Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's From Mantles to Modern, and I'm back from my trip overseas. And last weekend I went to this antique mall and flea market, and here are some pictures of it. And I just went browsing as I usually do, and I've been here before many times, and I think I showed you this shelf of really junk wax hockey, football, basketball, and baseball cards. But I had some time, so I decided to take a look at some of the baseball ones, maybe most of them, pull them down. And here's one here I'm flipping through. As you can see, lots of Toronto Blue Jays cards from different sets from the junk wax era. There's a McDonald's set, probably from the World Series. I think that's 1988. There's Dwayne Ward, who sadly passed away a couple weekends ago when he was here in Toronto for a big unveiling of Joe Carter's and the 92-93 World Series teams. Yeah, got George Bell. Who's that? Jesse Barfield, the Killer Bees, as we called them here in Toronto. There's early Fred McGriff cards. Greg Myers, there's manager Bobby Cox before he jettisoned off to Atlanta for 2 decades. And just some more Blue Jays. We got some first Bowman cards here, but no one of note. Now these cards were 25 cents each. There's why I come searching through these binders. There's 3 1992 Leaf Jeff Kent. There's another one on the back and a 5th one. So for $1.25 Canadian, that's like $1 US, you get 5 Jeff Kent rookies. Let's see if I pick them up later. There's some more cards. So just flipping through them. Lots of cards here. Not just Toronto Blue Jays, but from other teams as well. This binder was just specialty about Toronto Blue Jays. And there's zooming in there on Dwayne Ward, who of course has the team record in saves with 45 back in 1993. And there is a picture that was posted online. Dwayne Ward, rest in peace. You were a great player to watch. Now, before I get to the cards I picked up, I had to go back and double check. This is 1991 Topps 50th anniversary, and I had to go make sure that there wasn't the Mark Whiten Air card. So I did flip through some of these pages. There was a few versions of this card, or a few copies of this card, but none of them was the Air, unfortunately. And I'm going to show you what Air I mean in case you don't know, and there it is. It was where his hand is over the white border. And this person had a $50 price tag for that card. Right, let's get back to the cards I did buy. There's a 2012 Giancarlo Stanton, 2004 Harmon Killebrew, a 1989 Mike Schmidt from Classic with a spot at the bottom there for his autograph. I wonder if anyone actually did get his autograph in that spot. Most players sign on the front. There's 2 cards for 93 Fleer Ultra, Don Mattingly and Irod. Here's the best pickup. It's the 2014 Topps Chrome World Series Heroes with George Brett. For a quarter, this card sells for about $4 or $5. There's a 2019 rookie card of Luis Arraez, who is second in batting and could actually win his 4th batting title of his career if he manages to pull it off. There's a 2012 Topps Gypsy Queen of Brooks Robinson, 2014 Topps Update Marcus Stroman rookie debut for my Blue Jays binder, and there's a 2018 Topps League Leaders Clayton Kershaw. I also picked up this minor league card of Billy Ripken. I got 1991 Score rookie of Mike Mussina. Of course, I have a lot of those, and who doesn't? But for a quarter, why not? And then there are the 5 Jeff Kent cards that I did pick up. 4 of them are really good. I put this one here in a top loader. Will go into my collection. Yeah, newly elected to the Hall of Fame. Finish off a couple 1976 O-Pee-Chee team cards to put in my binder. There's the Giants. There's the Giants one. I forget who the other one was. You see it's off-centered, but I got a good price for it. And here is my 1976 binder. You'll see here, I think I'm at 69% complete. maybe a bit higher than that, because I think I put that sticker on there a couple years ago, and I'm sure I've added cards into it since then. So I'm gonna flip through the binder and look for the spot for these two team cards to go in. There is Willie Stargell, by the way. Just noticing a Hall of Famer there. And who do we have here? Ted Simmons, another Hall of Famer. So this set's got like 660 cards, and it's a pretty big O-Pee-Chee set, but it's pretty close to being finished now. It's like 75% or thereabouts. Okay, I think I found the spot for the Giants team card to be slotted into its place alongside where it should be. Nice looking card, no creases. And there we go, nice and snug. So off to find more O-Pee-Chee cards in my next, oh, there's Jim Palmer. Nice looking card. Baltimore Orioles. And one of the last cards I bought was this 1975 Don Baylor O-Pee-Chee card. Another card from my set. It's in pretty good condition. It's in a really short penny sleeve though. You see the top hanging out over top of it. Well, that's Don Baylor, who might be granted a place in the Baseball Hall of Fame next year. Certainly could be, arguments could be made that he is well deserving, not just as a player, but also as a manager. So there's his spot in my 75 O-Pee-Chee binder. All right, my last card was the best card, 1965 O-Pee-Chee. ERA leaders of two LA Dodger greats. Of course, the first one being Sandy Koufax and the second one being Don Drysdale. There's the back of the card. Very, very nice. I'm not starting this set. I might in the future, but not right now. I'll just hold on to that card. And the last pickup was the starting lineups from, I think it's from 1992. Let me just take a look. 1991, but I think it is 92 starting lineups. This is the extended series. This is Tom Seaver's starting lineup for $3. I also bought a Cecil Fielder one too, but passed that along to a friend who collects Detroit Tigers. There's the card. The card by itself is probably worth $3. But interestingly, it also has a poster, a special series poster. And I'm just assuming that this was the year, and I'm probably 99% correct on this, the year that he was enshrined in the Baseball Hall of Fame. This is the back of it. Obviously, it's unopened. And let's zoom in, I think, to see some of the names in the back here, because maybe you haven't seen the 92 starting lineups before. So let's just take a look. Up there, the New York Mets, you've got Howard Johnson, you've got Ivan Calderon of the Expos, Sandberg and Bell, you've got Bonds and Bonilla, Felix Jose, McGriff and Tony Gwynn for the Padres, John Crook, Craig Biggio, Dibble, Sable. Let's move on to the Yankees. The Yankees had just one player, and that's Kevin Moss, of all players, surprisingly. Greg Vaughn, Roger Clemens, Albert Bell, Roberto Alomar from my Blue Jays. The Oakland Athletics had 3. The Texas Rangers had 3. And how about those Chicago White Sox? Frank Thomas and Bo Jackson. And then the Mariners with Ken Griffey Jr. Some of those I would like to get my hands on. Others I would gladly pass up on. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I'm glad to be back, and I'm looking forward to hopefully a card show this weekend. I know there are some Facebook Marketplace ads out there I'm going to hunt down. So keep collecting, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.